The hook. Forget everything you thought you knew about Hollywood's most famous children. While her parents were locked in a $60 million legal war, Shiloh Jolie was secretly auditioning under a fake name in South Korea. Now, at 19, she has emerged, not as a nepo baby, but as a powerhouse artist who looks exactly like her mother and wants nothing to do with her father's name. The emergence of the hidden heir. For years, the global public could only watch Shiloh's growth through the blurry and chaotic lens of paparazzi cameras. She was a deeply private child, caught squarely in the crossfire of the most devastating Hollywood divorce of the last decade. But today, the 19-year-old Shiloh has officially stepped out from the suffocating shadows of her parents' legal warfare. Her undeniable transformation is sending shockwaves across the globe because she is no longer just the offspring of a fallen empire. Bearing a breathtaking, almost eerie physical resemblance to her mother, Angelina Jolie, during her prime years, Shiloh is now forging her own formidable path in the fiercely competitive international entertainment industry. She is proving to be more than just a famous last name. She is a new force ready to explode onto the world stage on her own merit. An unexpected surge from the Seoul K-pop scene. In a stroke of genius that no Western media outlet predicted, the global spotlight has suddenly shifted towards South Korea. Presenter TV host. The teenager recently made a surprise, electrifying appearance in the teaser for What's a Girl to Do, the solo digital single by Young, a member of the powerhouse K-pop group WJSN under Starship Entertainment. However, it is not merely her viral cameo that has the internet completely mesmerized, but the deep story of exactly how she arrived on that filming set. In a Hollywood ecosystem notorious for nepotism and the leveraging of famous surnames, Shiloh actively chose the most difficult and anonymous route possible. She did not arrive as the daughter of Brad Pitt, but as a performer ready to be judged solely on her raw talent. This move serves as a bold declaration that she demands recognition for her skill, not her bloodline. An anonymous audition, breaking the nepotism stigma. According to executives at Starship Entertainment, Shiloh secured her featured role through a grueling, blind open audition held in the United States. She competed strictly on raw merit and her undeniable dancing skills without using any of her family's massive influence. Operating professionally under her chosen, fiercely independent moniker, she completely concealed her status as Hollywood royalty. The South Korean agency publicly admitted they had absolutely no idea they had hired the biological daughter of Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie until long after the intense filming had wrapped.
This uncompromising independence has earned her massive universal admiration, especially from the South Korean netizen community, which is known for its unforgiving standards regarding unearned privilege. She has won the public's heart through her own sweat and hard work. Visual reincarnation of a global cinematic icon. The visual parallels between Shiloh and her mother are absolutely staggering, leaving many observers completely breathless. She possesses the same piercing, soulful gaze, striking bone structure, and effortless, enigmatic aura that transformed Angelina Jolie into a global cinematic icon in the late 1990s. Even with only a few seconds of screen time in the music video teaser, Shiloh managed to hijack the public narrative and trigger a frenzy of admiration across international social media platforms. She does not need long dialogue to captivate an audience. Her presence alone is a masterclass in inherited star power, beautifully refined by her own distinct and modern edge. The world no longer sees her as a shy child, but as a young woman with a natural magnetism, capable of commanding the camera frame with an incredibly intense and vibrant energy. Dance as a fortress and a weapon of emancipation. This disciplined approach was not a sudden whim, but the culmination of years of agonizingly hard work in dance studios. Born in 2006, Shiloh discovered her ultimate sanctuary in the demanding world of modern dance, which requires both physical and mental precision.
While her parents waged a multi-million-dollar war in courtrooms, Shiloh found her voice within the echoing, mirror-lined walls of prestigious dance studios. Under the demanding guidance of elite instructors like Kalani Marks, she poured her adolescent anxiety, family trauma, and unspoken emotions into every highly choreographed movement.
Marx described her as a student who attacks incredibly difficult techniques with a relentless, almost obsessive focus. Dance was never just a hobby for her. It was a survival mechanism, a profound emotional outlet, and ultimately her primary weapon for total self-emancipation. Yet beneath the glittering surface of this triumphant artistic debut lies a profound tragedy that shadows her every step. As Shiloh steps confidently into her own brilliant light, the emotional chasm between her and her father, Brad Pitt, appears to have widened into a permanent and unbridgeable abyss. Her blossoming global success stands as a bittersweet masterpiece, a testament to her mother's resilient influence, but also a haunting reminder of the quiet heartbreak of a shattered father-daughter relationship. The world still remembers the tender photographs of Brad holding a tiny blonde Shiloh, the undeniable apple of his eye. To look at those images now, juxtaposed against her current reality, is to witness the devastating and irreparable decay of a sacred bond. Her victory on the world stage feels like a painful and final goodbye to her former family life.
Presenter, TV host. Dropping the Pitt name, a declaration of freedom. When Shiloh turned 18, she did not hesitate to take a drastic legal step. She immediately filed the necessary paperwork to formally and permanently drop Pitt from her hyphenated surname. This was not a rash act of teenage rebellion or a temporary symptom of a passing argument. It was a cold, calculated, and terrifyingly definitive severance. It was a public declaration that she was surgically excising him from her identity, her future, and her legacy to build a life that is entirely her own. This uncompromising stance adds a profoundly heavy, Shakespearean layer of sorrow to her current triumph. The public cannot help but feel a sharp pang of regret for the spectacular ruins of the Pitt family dynamic. This decision marks the end of an era and the beginning of a new identity, completely cleansed of her father's shadow. Brad Pitt, a father exiled from his daughter's joy. This reality evokes deep empathy for Brad Pitt, a man who, despite his unfathomable global wealth and unassailable cinematic status, is now entirely shut out of the most important chapters of his daughter's life. Brad is forced to watch her breathtaking transformation, her undeniable talent, and her blossoming international career through the same cold, distant lens as the rest of the general public. He can only see Shiloh through viral internet clips and translated foreign press releases. He is entirely exiled from her joy and her success.
Her professional emergence simply as a Jolie serves as a constant, blistering reminder of his absolute failure to maintain the sanctuary of his family. The man who was once revered as a protective patriarch is now an estranged stranger to the child he once shielded with so much pride and affection. Transmuting trauma into powerful creative energy. Despite the overwhelming family tragedy, the narrative of Shiloh Jolie ultimately morphs into a profound testament to human resilience and self-determination. The world is watching a young girl born into a suffocating fishbowl of global scrutiny who absolutely refuses to be defined by the collateral damage of her parents' war. She has taken the immense pressure, the dark allegations, the bitter divorce, and the relentless media circus and transmuted that toxic energy into high-octane fuel for her own creative fire. She is proving that true, enduring power is never inherited. It is earned drop by drop through hard work in anonymity. Shiloh is no longer a victim of her past or her parents' mistakes, but the architect of her own spectacular and fearless future, showing the world that one can rise from the wreckage stronger than before. The birth of an independent artist inspiring the world. As fans eagerly anticipate the official release of Daeyoung's music video in April 2026, the excitement transcends the boundaries of standard K-pop fandom. This has become a global vigil for the birth of a fiercely independent artist.
Shiloh is stepping out of the agonizing wreckage of the past decade, leaving the ghosts of the Jolie Pitt empire firmly in the dust and choreographing her own spectacular, uncompromised future. She is proving to the world, and most importantly to herself, that true identity is forged in the silence of the studio long before the world ever learns your name. Shiloh Jolie now stands as a symbol of hope for anyone struggling to find themselves under the shadow of giants. She has been reborn, not as the daughter of a star, but as a brilliant and blinding star in her own right.